How to pay your residence deposit at UNB. So first I'm going to show you how to check the balance of your account so you can tell which fees are outstanding and know which ones to pay. So to do that, you go onto the UNB website, which is unb.ca, and you click on My UNB here up at the top. And that's going to bring you to a login screen. Type in your login ID and your password, and once you've done that, it'll take you to this home screen here. So on this screen, you select e-services from the side menu. It'll take a minute to load usually. And then you select the financial tab and you select the fee statement. So your fee statement will have two columns here. It'll have the charge, which is the fee that's owing, and it will have the credit, so it will have whether you've paid that fee. So for example, in my first year, I had the residence room deposit charge of $300, and then I paid it. So those two things balance out. A lot of the things on mine won't apply to you if you are a conventional exchange student, because you won't be paying tuition and fees to UNB. You'll be paying those to your home institution. But if you are a direct enrollment student, then you'll need to pay your residence fees, your residence deposit, and your tuition fees. So it'll be a similar process for both of those, but most of you will just have to worry about the residence deposit. So on this account, it'll tally up all the different fees and give you amounts at the bottom, and you want these two to match up because that means that your account, everything has been paid in full. So most Canadian UNB students would pay their residence deposit by check or by bank transfer from their Canadian account, but obviously you're not able to do that if you're an international student with your international banking. So the best way you can do that is through a couple of different online websites that will help you pay your tuition from your online or your international bank account, because you aren't able to pay your fees through a credit card. So you can use Plastic, which will allow you to use your credit card to pay fees through this website because you won't be able to pay it directly from your credit card. So if you go into Plastic, that's Plastic with a Q rather than with a C, then it will explain to you how the process works. Your other option is Western Union, which is kind of a similar website that allows you to transfer money online. So you can evaluate those two and figure out which is the best option for you. Something to keep in mind about residence also is that you want to pay your deposit as early as possible. So you are able to pay it right up until the deadline for the deposit, but you don't want to wait until then because the sooner you pay your deposit, the sooner you are assigned your room, and you will have more chance the earlier you do this of getting your top choices of residence and getting your top choice of room type. So do that as early as possible. The other thing to keep in mind is that when you enroll in, or when you sign up for residence, basically, the residence contract is for the entire semester, and you can't just leave after a week. If you change your mind, there is going to be a charge to cancel, and you're also going to have to pay extra per day if you arrive early or if you're staying late, and that includes staying over the Christmas vacation. So over the Christmas vacation, you're going to have to pay $25 extra per day that you stay, up to a $200 holiday residence fee. So they're not going to charge you more than $200 extra to stay over the break, but that's just an extra charge to keep in mind if you're planning on sticking around. So that is how you pay your residence deposit at UNB.